live, guy?
I know we live somewhere. Are we live everywhere? I don't know, but we will find out. Yo, if you had to make one thing illegal, what would it be? So you don't tweak out and get us canceled early on. I'm gonna answer it first and give a calm example. If I could make one thing illegal, I think it would be people making pet pages for their pets. So, people be making like Instagram pages of their dog and stuff. That's
Okay.
fine. That's cool. It's when they start like making like the captions like, "Mommy dressed me up nice today." Oh, mommy's in a bad mood. I think that's got to be some form of like a sickness, yo. And yeah, that's got to go. That's just my calm answer. See, I gave you like a calm,
Okay.
good
All right,
version
so
of
then
it.
I'll be calm. I got two though. I got two. I would make it illegal to drive after the age of 62. And they don't need that many parking spots. They don't, bro. So you can have about like 10 parking spots. Y'all might have to get the dollar ride joint where y'all get dropped off where y'all going. Y'all might have to carpool, but no more than like 10 per establishment.
I might kind of be there with you, yo. Like there should be some like my mom hates it when I go to her place and I park in the handicap spot at her place. I'm like, yo, I'm just running in real quick. Ain't nobody about to tow me out here. And if they do, well, then I got told. Yo, you ever been told before?
Never. But I help people that got told, like, well, I brought them to the establishment. That's all I did.
Walking outside and your car not there, it's like the scariest shit in the world. Yo, I thought somebody stole my car.
I always wondered, like, how do you figure out where do you go after you get
Yeah,
told?
that's the difficult part.
I
You
know
gotta
sometimes,
find your car.
like, I seen some things nowadays is like they got the QR code right under the don't park. Like, you could just scan it. I guess you figure it out there. But yeah, nah, yeah, getting told is crazy. I never been told, luckily.
Yeah, yo, not a fun thing. But in any event, we are back. Welcome back to the Stro Show Live, presented by Stro Studios and No Backup Plan. Let me hit them buttons. There we go. Yo, I told you, yo, I have your drop, yo. It is coming.
All
And
right,
it's,
bet. I ain't worried about it. When it come, it come.
it's fire.
I feel like I'm not gonna like it, yo. This
You
is
gon-
crazy.
You gonna love it, yo.
Is it
You
from
gonna love it.
Is it from the song from sixth grade? Blackout.
You just gave me an even better idea for the drop. 'Cause I got the CD right up there too.
I got it. I got it in the phone. Hey, I got a question. I got a question for you. Switch it up this
crap.
time.
Let's go.
Oh no, I ain't nothing crazy. You gonna have to answer it, and I want you to answer first, since I'm saying you got the safe answer.
But you might just have to talk closer to the mic when you ask me the question.
I
There
bet.
you go.
Yo, what would be the first thing that Stro the informant would do as soon as he get out of jail?
Oh God.
As soon as he get out of jail, what would be the first thing you like? First thing you could do anything that will not get you back in that situation.
Switching to a different district so I can still keep my job. And
Your record gang, that's gonna follow. Your record gang, that's gonna follow you.
nah, I'm a switch to somewhere else where I could be a little low key and keep getting this informant back. That's what you. What? Screw you. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I said you could do anything, bro. Said I'm gonna be a informant.
Again. What do you mean? What-
Yo, you could have picked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell you when you was getting out. You could have went to a finals game. You could have. I said anything, bro. Said go be a foreman again.
All right. I might as well entertain it. Yo, if I get like a good 10-piece for informing, you think I'm gonna go? Would you think I'm gonna go work at McDonald's or something like that? I'm gonna start a podcast. I gotta be low.
You could go to the Jets game. I mean, there's a bunch of different things you could do. You know what I'm saying.
Yo, that's crazy. So, are you trying to say that our first pick on the board, Max B, coming home
Yeah, it was on the header, so I'm gonna assume so.
after 16 years? You know, and there's some that I want to piggyback off of that too, as we kind of get towards the end of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But after 16 years, people that I don't know, about 16 years, Max B is finally home. And just give a little more of the breakdown for the people that don't know. Rapper came up during the the mixtape time, the DVD time. He was the front man before we got French Montana. We got Max B, and I
Jesus.
just a big part of. Let me get my phone open. A big part of just like the melodic sound that you hear of right now. A lot of influence of them. I remember when he got locked up, and because we're so close to New York, it's like that AI thing all over again, where there was a whole bunch of people like, yeah, yo, Max be my cousin, Max be my cousin. I ain't gonna say no names. I could, but that would kind of lead towards the point of what I do. But yeah, yo, finally out, and just the real question that I have when it was a couple years ago and we were kind of getting into like the melodic space really of hip hop and everything, and you had more like Young Thug was kind of more at his peak, and you had like A Boogie and stuff like that, and people were talking about Max getting out and kind of like he fits right in with the sound, and I think he still does even fit a lot in with the sound of now. The only question that I have now is of like if the impact will work as much just because of we talked about this, but just because of like the state of the music industry now. You ain't making no money off of streams. Music ain't popping. Just first off, do you think him being out and his overall impact could be something to help the current state of hip hop?
I think hip hop is, in terms of financially, is down the drain. You're not making a lot of money. I think whatever he does first musically is going to do some form of numbers, but will it be able to be sustained? The worst thing about his situation is if he ushered in this new era of, like you said, the melodic rap, and yeah, he started it. A lot of people got paid and made money off of it, and that gotta suck because I mean, outside of missing your family, your loved ones, whatever you was doing when you was outside, after that, it's like, yo, you missed out on a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people paid. You laid down the, you know what I'm saying, the pavement for a lot of these people to drive on, and they got the benefits of it. But now there's a lot of potholes in this lane that you in now. And it's like, even some of our biggest artists, they not really doing crazy numbers like they used to.
Yeah, and it's like people be all hyped and waiting for you to come out and what they gonna do, and it could be a thing of like the Bobby Smurda thing again. Granted, Bobby Smurda ain't dropped really much, and a lot of it was ass, and that could still possibly be the case. But it seems like people support you a lot when you locked up and in that hole, and when they could say free you until it's backwards, and then when it's backwards, like shit go quiet.
Yeah. Like I said, I think if he get something going off rip, a lot of people gonna be tuned in to see what he sound like. There's been a couple songs that or features that he been on during his stint, but nobody ever really talked about it. Oh, that was the camera.
Whose was it though? It sounded like yours.
Yeah, high key it did. It did sound
Just
like
not
mine.
even gonna check. Well, you out.
Well, yeah. Main stage. Center stage.
Do we think that we've heard Jim say things when they've asked him recently when he was like, yo, you gonna piece up with Max and everything, and he kind of averted to it, and it was like, yo, it's up, it's up. And I can respect that. I wonder if that will. Well, I mean, like Jim been rapping at a high level for a minute, so it won't really affect him. But I don't know. It kind of brings me back a little bit to the Young Thug case of it just being up with Gunna. And
I don't think it's up, because I think for it to be up, it really, like, you know what I'm saying? I think Gunna could be found by Thug.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's real different. I didn't need it to turn up more. Speak louder.
Turned you down,
Oh,
turned you up, turned me down. Yeah, Thug could be found. Anything like Gunna could be found by Thug, but it's like he's taking the whole stance of like of the nah, the fuck you. You did what you did. I ain't rocking with you. And that's what I wanted to ask you before in it of like I think that's a lot to his detriment now. Of I forgot to read the numbers off before, but like anything like Thug ain't never had a number one record, and like Gunna has had a recent number one record. Cutting off ties to the people that they want to see you with, or maybe don't expect to see you with. In this current state of hip hop, I think that's way too detrimental.
But I mean, do we think that Thug got his do we think Thug got his money music mainly off of money? I mean his money mainly off of music? I mean, if you look
Oh,
at his
you asking
sales,
a lot of.
no, no, well, I'm not talking about nothing like crazy. Like, feel me? Like, he had one of the top lawyers. If you look at his album sales, I mean, maybe from the label, maybe I know music ain't really been selling like that. So I'm pretty sure he has other avenues, like stocks or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's getting money in multiple ways. Where the music is just, you know what I'm saying, the coding or whatever, the sugar on top or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the part where for like Max B is a lot different than for like Thug and for Smurda, where there's a couple other things. Granted, Thug been heavy into fashion and everything, and you think, but I think Max B, a lot of the swag and a lot of the charisma, like people want will want to hear him talk, even past when this is like a year from now, 2 years from now, and it's like they just want him on the podcast just to hear him talk because he's entertaining. Similar to anything like, remember Taxstone?
Yeah, I wasn't super familiar, but I do remember.
Yeah, he's one of those people that like you just put a mic in front of him and he was gonna be entertaining. Thug has that too sometimes, but he also has the side of like, all right, am I gonna talk or am I not gonna talk?
Yeah, he also overshares a lot on some of these interviews.
Yeah, so I think musically, just Max might have got out at a time where like the game is the game now, and you got what you got. You got to get it how you get it. But I
Well,
think
he gonna be good. Ain't French about to marry like the queen of Dubai or something crazy. He gonna be set, bro.
yeah. So I think for him, there's a good lane and space, and I think when you hold it down and keep it solid, you have a good amount of people that are like, all right, like we gonna give the support. I don't see him going the Meech way and kind of screwing over some of those people that
Yeah,
may have supported you.
yeah.
And I think that really will end up speaking volumes. And through, I lost my whole train of thought there. Oh, yeah, keeping it solid. But just kind of around this of that. And like you said about, like, yo, when you get out from being an informer, you're going to go to Jets game. The things that
Like, yo, you couldn't go to a winning team, dog. Like,
are like we joke about the like the snitching and the ratting and everything. But when there are certain people that kind of live that life and they've
by
made the
code.
decision to live that life and everything and they stand behind it, I don't think it's completely fair when people now begin to throw certain things on them before maybe it's verified or anything. It's crazy because we got the wave free, but it's still free the other wave, which is Sue Surf.
Shout out to Surf.
And kind of been hearing rumblings a little bit about anything like Surf gonna get out soon because Surf told it was Matt Hoffa who was saying it on there of like he was like niggas really don't care no more. I guess the game different and everything. And I don't think unless Math has seen it or something, I don't think that's fair to a person like that has stood behind it, that has did their time, said yo I did this, I'm gonna go whoop whoop, I'm gonna take it, and then you just start to put that out there before they even get a chance to kind of say anything about it.
I mean, what's the time to say it when they can't speak back right now, right? So I mean, that could be his play right there.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, they both was rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It might be a battle he trying to set up, and that might be his angle.
That could be his way. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, because even then he was talking about, like, the battles. He was like, yo, a dude's still gonna battle him, and he was like, oh, well, I guess the game has changed. But I don't know. I just wanted to. That was just my thought when I said that earlier. It reminded me of that of like for for certain dudes that choose to live that lifestyle and say I'm gonna stand tall behind it. I don't really think that's fair towards them.
And he gonna make more. He was making more money, I'm pretty sure, off of just rapping than battle rapping anyway. It's not like
Oh
that.
yeah,
That's not like it's at its peak or as high as like it used to be. The
yeah.
numbers ain't the
When they was
same.
getting the bag, they was getting the bag. They did. That's why they all on podcasts now. It's
Yeah.
like the bag and battle rapping and everything. That ain't like how it was.
And a lot of them can't really rap for real. You put a beat behind them, and they just a whole different person. Surf was one of those that was able to do both.
Yeah, actually able to make real music. But I guess while we in music, real briefly, the Grammy nomination. For some reason, I feel like I have had to have spelled something wrong here. You know, nominations be one of those words for me. What's another one of those words? Can't remember. But Grammy nominations, those came out. Um, I don't even think it's a real exciting year of list because
It's who you expect to be there for the most part.
and it ain't just like we keep talking about. Ain't no music coming out. Ain't no fire coming out. So I guess the quickest thing to get to, and I guess I'll pull it up.
You got the list.
I do have the list, but I ain't even want to go through all of it. Album of the year Grammys.
Is it the clips?
Clips is nominated for best rap album. I guess
Okay.
we could start there first. Oh shoot, I didn't pull it up the album of the year. When Grant, I think I can remember a little bit of the rap albums.
I mean, we could go to album of the year. We right there with it, so we might, you know what I'm saying.
Album of the year. Who are the nominees for it? Nominees in the album of the year. Oh, we in the wrong one. All right.
Oh, okay.
Granted, it don't even matter. What?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think I got it. Really, I just wanted to get to Kendrick, and
He's nominated 9 times.
something. But I know he's nominated in that album of the year category.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance of him getting the album of the year? That's where it will make sense for me to pull it up. But while you go, I was trying to see if I could find it.
I think he's gonna get it. I feel like it should be the clips, but especially with the
Well, that's rap album.
No, I know. I'm saying like the album
Oh,
of the
you
year.
saying the
for
album
me.
of the year, just in
me.
general for you,
Yeah.
should be all right.
But I think it's gonna be Kendrick. GNX is. I'm pretty sure what is. Yeah, it has to be GNX. GNX was a that was an amazing project. That dropped about what around Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, dropped last year.
Dropped last year around Thanksgiving. You had versatility. You had a couple R&B songs on there. You had him rapping. You had West Coast on it. Like you had a bunch of different things. But
It was an album.
It was well.
It was an album. All right, here we go. Wait, is this right? This ain't right. Okay, no, because I had typed it in. The first thing I seen was that Andre Flute album, and I was like, wait, that's got to be.
That was at least like 2-3 years
I was like,
ago.
that's got to be last year.
Oh damn! Because if it was 2 years ago, that Grammy, yeah, he got nominated for that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm about to get my recorder from JFK, bro, and just
Yo, I used to have mine up there.
yeah. I'm gonna buy another one because even if I do find it, bro, they're doing dirty.
Yeah,
Everybody
I think I threw it away by mistake at some
I'm
point.
gonna get my recorder and whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna bump the recorder. You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go. Album of the year.
All
Boom.
right,
Bad Bunny. Should I try and say the time?
yeah.
Debe terá más fotos.
Can't you said that Asian, bro? You said that like a samurai, bro.
Bad Bunny, nominated for Album of the Year.
Bro said that like a samurai.
Justin Bieber, Swag.
No,
Sabrina Carpenter, Man's Best Friend.
she has a chance off a name.
Wait, is this right?
Bieber did.
Wait, hold on. I might have. Really? Okay, I'm in the Album of the Year category.
Yeah, bro.
The Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out.
Oh, okay. I got my winner right there. I don't think he's gonna win
Was
against
that
me.
the name of the album? I thought it
Yeah,
was
let God sort him
Let
out.
God Sort. Okay, I didn't think that was in the album of the year category. And then Lady Gaga. It's always a Lady Gaga or Taylor Swift, and you never knew they dropped. And they expanded it. It used to be like 5 or something like that for album of the year.
And you know what's crazy? Well, I guess I don't be around the demo that will be listening to Lady Gaga, bro. But I never heard of Lady Gaga out the car, bro. Like roll your windows down.
You
You ain't
said, "Yo,
hearing.
name 5 Lady Gaga
I ain't gonna do that. That's
songs
not fair.
right now."
I'm about to say. I promise you, I won't. Did she do fireworks? No, that was Katy Perry, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know a single Lady Gaga song, but I'm not the one voting. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense.
Then Kendrick, GMX,
GNX.
GNX, Leon Thomas, Mutt,
But
and Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia.
so yeah, of course I'm not the person to really judge this because the only two albums I know is by Clips and by Kendrick, and it will be up to if it's up to me, it will be up to them two, and I will pick Clips. But
I like that Leon album. That
oh, I
Leon
did hear
Thomas
I
album.
did hear Leon's. Yep.
That's tough. But it's a tough category. I do
Mm-hmm.
not think they is giving that to the young dude with Dre singing R&B in his first time out. As great as it is, I don't think Mutt is getting it.
You don't think Nickelodeon gonna back him?
Nope. I think that's a dub.
Nick, right? He was on Nick, right? It wasn't this. I don't know
Yeah.
one of them shits.
I feel like our surprise could be Tyler somewhere in there somehow, but even that would truly feel like the Kendrick snub if Tyler were to get it.
I don't think you could. I don't think you can't. I think that you cannot give it to anybody but Kendrick. Just
Yeah, like as much as I want to go look somewhere and find my OVO cape. Is it over there? I'll find it. As much as I want to put on my OVO cape, yo, if you just let it hang. Yeah, you can't ignore the impact that GNX had. The songs were big. I think I've said this before. Where like I thought it would last kind of longer than it did, just in my just regular rotation. GNX, you can name the songs off that project. Yeah, you can name anything. TV Off and Luther and
Peekaboo.
Squabble Up, Peekaboo. So like those songs that kind of lasted, and even though they kind of went away quickly, when they were hot and had their moment, they had their moment.
You got the follow up to They Not Like Us when he previewed it in the beginning. Squabble Up, like you said.
Yeah,
This one I don't know.
something they just joining. We everywhere tonight. We on
okay.
TikTok. We on Facebook. We on YouTube. We
Like,
everywhere.
Like, share, subscribe, give the 5-star rating, the whole 9. Make sure to hit the bell notification if you're trying to. You're on camera too.
I was about to say, I wish your camera was still on. I'd hit you solo.
Bro, you was over here pointing. I'm like, yo, what am I missing? I'm looking at I'm like, all right, the
Nah,
board.
keep it going.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep it going.
Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Send it to your friend and tell that friend to send it to 2 people.
And if you're on TikTok, drop a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, all right. So I think we're both under the conclusion that it should probably go to Kendrick. Do you think it'll go to Kendrick? I don't know no songs off the Sabrina Carpenter or the Justin Bieber album was lackluster as hell. It was real weird. I don't know nothing off the Lady Gaga album. Do you think one of them will end up getting it, or Kendrick will continue his reign and he'll be one of the first ones, if not the first hip hop artist to take home album of the year? Because I don't know if we've ever had an album of the year for a hip hop album.
I think Kendrick is going to take it. Especially with the whole lawsuit. I feel like the lawsuit was a guarantee that he was probably going to get it to show support. You did. So I think that, feel me, that Kendrick going to bring it home. The wrap up is going to be like the Triple Crown, bro. He did the Super Bowl. Then he won like Song of the Year, something like that.
Yeah, he already won like 5 Grammys last year just off of Not Like Us.
Yeah, I know the Triple Crown is only 3, but I think this is going to complete it. Grammys last year, Super Bowl, and then Grammys again. I think that he gonna bring it home. He gonna complete that, and then I feel like this should finally be put to bed, even though it should have been put to bed. I don't want to talk about this. It's gonna go to bed, bro.
Never going to bed.
NyQuil, melatonin, Z-Quil, you know what I'm saying? We going whatever, bro.
Especially because
Magnesium.
I'm about to bring it up right now. Let me
Oh, brother.
now for obviously we had the couple of snubs, and most notably, I think the Weeknd was snubbed. The Weeknd wasn't in my list of reading it, and I halfway don't even feel like he was snubbed. I can name some way more fire Weeknd albums than that last one. Like we don't even got to go down that rabbit hole of like old Weeknd,
Yeah.
supreme,
Yeah. Elite.
supreme. But I'm gonna do. Damn, this is like in like cursive ish font. I'm gonna try and do a Stro does the reads
It's in Canadian, bro. That's what it is.
from the boy, Aubrey Graham. And he said when the Grammys got posted on Friday,
I thought it was Graham.
I don't know, man. I'm not Canadian.
You said Graham.
I do. It is Graham. I do always say Graham. I do say that. Any event, from the boy via Instagram stories. I think we should stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards and just accept that what was once the highest form of recognition may no longer matter to the artist. See, like, I hate to do this font. So the artist that now I gotta look like an old lady and put this up to my face.
And
to
you
the
got glasses on, bro.
shut up. I don't even think this is the right prescription.
Probably not.
To the artists that exist now and the ones that come after. It's like a relative you keep All right, see, I feel like this is where the Saz lies in it, and there's only one reason I wanted to read this because it was coming up. It's like a relative that you keep expecting to fix up, but they just can't change their ways. I mean, the other day I said The Weeknd, he was a lock for either album of the year or song of the year, along with countless other reasonable assumptions, and it just never goes that way. I think this is a great time for somebody to start something new. We say this shit every year. For somebody to start something new that we can build over time and pass on to the next generation. The hell does that say?
4-0 Kendrick. Tick, tick, tick. Time is up, bro.
Next generation come.
That was a bar, low key.
So I was going to say to you the other day that, I wanted this to be one of those shows where I don't mention LeBron or Drake.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll find a way later to mention LeBron.
But don't worry about it. I'll bring it up.
So very quickly, that you brought the beef. I'll do this real quickly. 30 seconds, maybe. Feel like this is his way of getting back in some way of like everyone that went against him. He gonna click up back with them, except for the four obvious names of Pusha T, Kendrick, Rick Ross, unless he does a public apology for all those white boy comments.
That one to get him back.
And Rocky. I think besides them, you always see this weird relationship, like where he cool with Kanye, not cool with Kanye.
Wait, you think him and Future get back?
Yeah. Cause I think that'll be a part of the whole thing. He's gonna be back cool with Future.
You think he gonna get back cool with Metro?
I don't think Metro will get back cool with him. I think
So you don't think Future would pick Metro over Drake?
Yeah, again.
Because Future is Future. He don't need Drake. Like you saying, like a Ross would need a Drake. Future don't need, bro. He had 3 #1 albums within 6 months. Mixtape,
right.
Pluto, and the R&B and the rap joint.
Was that last tape popping like that?
I feel like it depends on where you go. I know I spin that. I was literally playing that joint today. But
we'll revisit that later because, like I said, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And yeah, we get these ties where. All right, I guess my question is: do you think that was a genuine, anything like big up of the Weeknd of like, yo, dog got snubbed?
No,
or was it just to add that sass?
I think it was to add that. And the thing is, he talking about impactful music. He ain't named nothing that he dropped within the He ain't named something sexy for you. He ain't say nothing off of that.
Well, I think he's some or yeah, that was his way around it. Where it was like Drake ain't nominated for a Grammy, but he is nominated on there. Anything like for somebody that loves me, somebody who loves me for best melodic rap song, but everything was off of there and submitted by Party.
Yeah.
And so like Nokia, I don't even think they submitted that anything. So yeah, that was just my quick thought. Anything that you think is just some more sass and not real,
More sass.
more
Cause
sass from the boy.
I mean, was it this year or last year when that situation happened? I don't. Why would he? I don't know why he would be bringing up the Weeknd name at this current point.
Yeah,
If you know, you know. I mean, it ain't like I got insider knowledge. It's something that was very public. But I mean, yeah, I ain't finna talk about it. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about.
outside of the weekend, is there anyone else that you think may have got snubbed from this year,
And I'm thinking album of the year.
or just any songs in general? I think I could pull it through while you're going through this to make sure. But is there any song that you was like, damn, nah, that's got to be nominated for a Grammy? I think I could probably tell you off top.
Go ahead. Well, you
Oh, no,
like
I was
people.
just saying I could tell you if it was or wasn't.
Oh, Chris only. Well, he didn't drop the album. That was last year. I was gonna say that depends though. It's a lead song.
Oh yeah, no, that's nominated.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
that reminds me to get on my. I want to put this down real quick.
I feel like that started as hot coffee, bro.
Yeah, it's cold coffee.
It was cold when I got in here, so
just
yo,
wanna-
you made that joint like 3 years ago.
Kaylani wins
Folded.
everything.
Folded was crazy.
Everything that Folded is nominated for, it needs to win.
You know what's crazy? It probably would have been Burning Blue if Folded ain't come out.
Yo, I didn't know the name of that song until like last week.
Burning Blue was crazy, and then I heard Folded, and you played it for me.
Yeah.
When we was going to the spot, I was like, oh wait, nah.
Yeah.
Send that.
Folded and Folded. I think that's a tough category. I think in that R&B category, I know there's two of them, two songs of it, like R&B song or something like that. But I know Folded and definitely in a couple categories is up against
It depends.
it depends.
Burning Blue got to be there.
Burning Blue. It might not be there, but let's just say it is.
Okay.
And with Leon Thomas, I don't know if it's yes it is or if it's Mutt, but one of them is going against Folded in there. Yeah. As much as I love yes it is. I love yes it is more than the Mutt song. Folded over everything. I don't even think it's like a question. That song might have single-handedly put R&B on his back this year.
I wouldn't say that because, like I said, everybody was bumping Burning Blue. If it depends count, it depends was over here. Like, you had the whole challenge and dancing like you do typically with Chris. So you got the challenge going with it. And then, like I said, Burning Blue was going crazy until Folded came out and snatched that title.
Yeah. So, and yeah, like that's my only thing. I could get why it doesn't, cause we in the drill time and era of music or whatever.
That's over. Drill is over. Drill is over.
So even if drill is over, even worse, we in an era where there's no sound for anything. But R&B should definitely be getting the push that it needs. R&B ain't had a bad year in a minute. It was fire R&B this year. It was fire R&B last year. Like R&B gonna keep giving you some fire when our other contemporary side of hip hop is just up and down and in flux and not bringing nothing.
And you get different kinds of R&B as well. You got like the slower tempo ones, you got the up tempo ones. So it's just like you could find a preference. I think what needs to go back is like more of the early 2000s where they was mixing. You got a rapper and you got an R&B artist together.
Yeah.
I don't get why that's not a thing like that anymore. I won't see a world in a way that I don't see a way in the world that doesn't work. because then you, like I said, you get the blend, you get to put it together and stuff like that.
And the problem became when the subgenre that's not really a subgenre, but was kind of a subgenre of trap soul came out, and then all the R&B acts kind of tried to start rapping,
Yeah.
and they tried to nix everybody out. And the pie getting smaller, they like, shoot, I'm gonna bust this pie down with myself more than anybody.
Yeah, I think just Bryson took it to a different level because it's not like R&B acts didn't try to rap before. It's just they weren't really good.
Yeah.
I never want to hear Trae Songz rap again.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to rap. He tried. Yo, cool. You tried. Nah, bro.
Yeah, a lot of artists just need to leave that alone.
Yeah.
And before we can just avoid getting too deep into
Music. Or whatever.
a music spin hole, let's just go straight to Dantonios corner that I always think is court.
You're so used to being in court.
I do this to myself.
You're so used to being in court. That's why anytime you see CO, bro, double entendre, CO. All right. Welcome to the Antonio's Corner. This is typically the sports. God damn, I stuttered like you, bro. Yo, bro, I just stuttered like you, man.
Damn, I don't stutter really on the show. You ain't have to tell him that I be stuttering like that, yo.
Yo, bro, we was on the
I mean,
phone.
a little bit of the reading a little while ago was kicking my ass, but that's because I couldn't really. What you was about to say? We was on the phone. What?
Shit, it was times we was on the phone. I thought the connection didn't drop, bro. You was just trying to get your words together. You couldn't get it out. But this is typically the sports part of the podcast for sure. One of the things I do want, you forgot it turned off?
No, I remembered it turned off. I just didn't want to see you no more.
But yeah, one of the topics I want to get into, especially starting like with the NBA.
And I got the one that you might have forgot too. What?
Oh, which one? Which one?
Tom Brady. What?
Oh, yeah, Tom Brady just came out.
Wait.
No, actually, yeah. Now I think that's one more to start with because.
I was gonna say I just want one of us to read it. If you was gonna do it now.
Oh, you go ahead, read it.
Where
this is a crazy story. Like,
where is it at?
I mean, I could freestyle off the top.
When was it? It was the other day.
It was mad recent. Well, I'll just keep talking until you. Yeah, I'll just keep talking till you pull it up. But are you look? Oh yeah, you looking at the right side. Will Barton in the face. But Tom Brady, it just came out that he just told the world that his dog that he has now is a clone from a dog he had 23 years ago. Now, the reason why that's something to be brought up. Guess who's the quarterback of the New England Patriots? Drake Maye. He's 23 years old. He's been that quarterback that they've been looking for, which hasn't been a long time, only 5 years. But he's been that quarterback that look like he's going to be the future and the start of the next version of the successful Patriots. I'm going to say next version of successful. I'm not going to say dynasty because what him and Bill Belichick did is it will never get done again. Like they were tied with the most Super Bowls in their span together, and Tom Brady has one more championship than any team. He got 7, and the most is 6.
Yeah. I guess while we're here, real quick, even though neither of us really want to talk football, because it's not
really out there.
It's not going there for the Falcons and the Cowboys.
Yes. Stop running pistol. Stop running pistol, Falcons. They ran that for 32 series straight, bro. Stop running pistol. Stop it.
Yeah, and I'm in my Cowboys colors there and there. I don't even got nothing for the Cowboys of what to.
I was about to just cancel and we didn't even start. Oh my god, bro! I had to check myself.
I don't even got nothing for the Cowboys. But yeah, and like, you don't think there's nobody that could come close to that, or I'm not gonna say come close. I'm gonna fully say it. You don't think there's anybody that can either match or beat that Tom Brady run?
The only person that we seen that's even close to it is Patrick Mahomes, And even though he's taking a haircut off the money like Brady did, it's not like they're necessarily investing in the resources to get him there. Travis Kelsey is towards the end of his tenure. Have they been drafting tight ends to replace him and learn from him while he's there?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't have these succession plans in place. So Travis Kelsey, he did it at the highest levels. If you look at his playoff numbers, even his regular season numbers, they always been like, some of the best top three all time, top whatever all time. Like, so they really haven't been getting him real wide receiver threats. They found Rasheed Rice and they got Xavier Worthy, but has health is a concern with them. I think they may need another option, whether it's their number one or they just need a number two that could play to either both of their needs and step up in the event of both of them being out. Running back, they haven't had the greatest success with. They've been changing their tackles in and out. So I think that Mahomes can be that. And Andy Reid is like the oldest coach in the league right now. How much longer is he going to be able to play? And as it shows, you can't just put any coach behind it and just you gonna get automatic success. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason they work well together. Will you be able to find that next guy that's gonna be able to be with like Mahomes up there mentally? Like, all right, so this is what I'm seeing out here. Let's tailor it to this because Mahomes knows what winning is about. They're not going to get a multiple time champion coach because there's not a lot of them, if any, coaching right now. It's not like they're about to go get John Harbaugh or something like that, which I don't think he will necessarily work well with him. But like I said, it's about finding the next guy, and that's never easy. Once you have your guy, it's hard to get another one.
Yeah. And just that was pretty good, yo. Well, just to finish out on football, we get basketball. One thing that's been sad for me, yo, like I was really rooting for him, is Lamar Jackson, yo. For the trajectory that we expected him to be on, I don't even know if he didn't came back yet.
Yeah, he came back.
He came back.
He came back like a week or two ago.
Yeah, yo, like it was supposed to be the story that's kind of building of Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. That was supposed to be the Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes story, and it's like isn't he a multiple time MVP?
Yeah, he was his second year. I believe he was a unanimous MVP.
Yeah, and it's like I don't even want to say that he gets completely close because I don't think in football there is a close enough. I think it's either you just get there or you don't. Especially because like the span of everything is so short. It's one game. You don't got like how you got in the NBA playoffs where you get 4 chances. So in the playoffs, it's win or lose, and he ain't gotten there.
He's like Jokic before he got the chip. He's like Jokic before he got the chip. I think his time is gonna come at some point. He was a multiple time MVP winner. There was times where it's like, yo, maybe somebody else should have won it, but it was like at the end of the day, he went home with the award, and then he would just flame out, or his team just couldn't get to that next level.
Next level.
So I think he's kind of like the Jokic pre-championship, or like maybe even the Giannis, where it's like dominant in his position, and then it's just like all you need is that, like you said, it's just that one game. For the Bucks, it was just that one series. The Nuggets, it was that one series.
KD didn't step on the line.
Yeah, yeah, that was still crazy. That was a crazy game.
All right, so like, before we close football, at least, do you think that? I know it's a little harder because they play one side. You think that with football, it's kind of similar with basketball, where once you learn how to win. Anything, like LeBron had to learn how to win with that first chip in Miami. Mention him. Do you think it's the same thing for a football or for a quarterback? Like once they cross that hurdle and they learn how to win a Super Bowl, it makes it easier to kind of do it again?
I think so, but those are for the elite quarterbacks. Like the elite quarterbacks, with the exception of Eli Manning, he wasn't elite. But he knew how to get his team to where they needed to go. Granted, the defensive side of the ball was amazing. It's not like they was nothing to sneeze at. But I think you need somebody. I think you need one on both sides. I think you need somebody on defense and somebody on offense because
Yeah. You
who could
need that
get you?
monster on both ends.
Ain't even about being a monster because it's just like how in the NBA they always have veterans. Just because, like, Udonis Haslem might have been the last real veteran that a team was gonna have for real. Nah, because like he wasn't playing. He was on the end of the bench. He wasn't playing. If he was, it was just to get a technical or a flagrant foul or something like that. But he was helping them guys, them young guys, get to a different level. Well, at least that's what it was supposed to be. But I think you need somebody on both sides because Patrick Mahomes talking to shit. And Chris Jones may not be at the same. Like I think that's a good example, kind of, because Chris Jones is on the defensive side, and I think he could rally the people on the defensive side and go out in there and make a play still. And Patrick Mahomes is on the offensive side, so I think you need something like that, where it's like one on each side, and I think that's how you get it done. And football not even my topic.
It's football season. We cannot have a little sub on the football. Oh, you smoke that, yo.
Appreciate
All
that.
right, get what
Appreciate
you
that.
getting to.
All right, so basketball. I'll start off talking about the Mavs. Granted, I am a Laker fan, but Nico has put on a masterclass. How to fuck a franchise.
something up. Or how to make you the most fucking
Most hated.
most hated in your city, most hated on your
Like it's so
most
bad.
hated owner.
It's so bad that
How he a worse owner than Donald Sterling?
no, he's not an owner. He's a GM.
Oh, GM. Okay.
He's a GM. And what's crazy is the Micah trade sent people upside down, but that don't even get talked about as much as the Luka because Luka is on a different level than Micah, and it's so bad. The Luka trade was so bad, but that might not even be the worst trade that they made that year because they traded Caleb Martin for Quentin Grimes. And then Quentin Grimes went out and dropped all them 50-point games last year. Quentin Grimes is averaging 16 points a game, while Caleb Martin is averaging 3. So, I mean, that's way of a bigger drop off of the production that's going on. But he put on a masterclass of how to get fired. It's just a matter of time. His job security has been something that's being rumbled. He's on the hot seat. They may be looking to replace him. I mean, you should have... Whatever. But you have Kyrie, and he could be coming back. They saying maybe in December this year, maybe early next year, maybe around the All-Star break. You brought in D'Angelo Russell. He's not no world beater. He's nothing to go crazy about. But he's on the bench. I get it. Jason Kidd tried to make Giannis a point guard in his earlier days. He started running him at the point. Cooper Flag is not a point guard. You got a lot of people playing out of position, and the style of play is they have the worst offensive rating. They have the worst offensive rating ever.
Who's Bill Simmons?
Bill Simmons, he's a podcaster.
Oh, okay. All right, keep going.
But they have the worst offensive rating of all time. The cheers on that.
Oh, I was like, yo, the raccoons is gnawing at the door now.
Nah, don't worry. Steven ain't gonna be knocking at the door soon. But yeah, worst offensive rating in history at this current point. I know we're just about 10 games deep, but you see your roster construction. How do you not get at least another point guard? D'Angelo Russell got a lot of tape out there. Even if Jason Kidd, you are a point guard. You have no point guard out there. You're not running the sets to mitigate it. Like with Houston, you see how Houston was just on a 5-game win streak, and I believe they just lost to Wemby and them to snap it. They don't have a point guard, but they got multiple people bringing the ball down. It might be KD one play. It might be Amin Thompson. It might be Alperen Sengun. You got a mix-up of people bringing it up. You got Reed Shepard coming in, and he'll bring the ball down. You got a mix of it. They get into the half-court set, and then they're running offenses. Ime Udoka is putting on a masterclass of how you should handle this non-point guard because it was supposed to be Fred VanVleet, but he's out for the season.
Yeah.
Like I said, the way the Rockets play, it could get a little clunky, but like I said, the way that they move the ball and share the rock, and like I said, you don't know who's going to be bringing the ball down. that just right there within
Yeah, I
itself
didn't
is a
see them.
difference.
I'm like, I just seen it with like some. Well, shit. Most of the time when they on the floor, it's a heavy big man lineup. But I'm looking. I'm like, wait, why the hell is he bringing the ball? Okay.
And so
Yo, that play the other day. Now seeing with KD after he got dunked on by Wemby.
yeah,
Yo, that it just brought back that question of like, I know we've seen anything like KD play like that before. I feel like we've never really seen him as like a heavy anything like slasher to the hoop. And it looked like basically what they've been saying about Wemby this whole year and everything. It looked like that could have been a lot of like what KD did. And I get it when the three is that nice. Like why would I? Like I'm gonna get this extra point. But it's like when you see him do it, and especially at this age still too, like we forget that he up there with Bron and
man,
older than
KD's like
Steph.
KD's
the
like
same
30,
age.
36, 37.
Yeah. And you see him still do that, it's just like, damn, yo, is that something that he should have maybe did more?
But slashing?
Like, yeah, basically.
No, because with the it's not like KD. I'm not gonna call him injury prone, but he has missed time. Well, I mean, once he started to get to like post Golden
Once he
State,
started getting hurt, he got hurt.
yeah. Because the thing is, it was like one of them years he like messed his foot up and like missed like most of the season or the whole season. Like that was early in his career. Like he's had injuries, he'll miss games, but it's not like you would be like, okay, I know KD is gonna play, especially OKC and even in Golden State. Up into the Achilles tier, you could pencil him in for like 65 games a year, 70 games a year. But I don't think I don't think that's going to be the case too much if he was to go to the basket a lot. So he taking what the defense give him. He has a hell of a midi. Why not? Hey, they're going to give up the midi anyway. Bung, let it fly from over there.
I just wanted to see if the other part of this was out yet.
Probably tomorrow.
Have you watched this? You talking about the interview with Steph and
Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and Steve Nash.
damn, I ain't say give these niggas an ad. I was describing it. God damn.
There's nothing like that.
Yeah, I told you there was no way of getting around.
Oh no, I was gonna get to that during my brief Lakers talk.
Yo, I would bring it in if I had a screen for it. I ain't got a low screen for it. What I loved about this interview, and I think this might have been like the first time I've watched the whole thing of one of these.
Mm-hmm.
What I loved, and I'm gonna pull it up and put it on there, just so I could put the end part. What I really loved was the fact of like you get to see two of the greats of LeBron and Steph, and two of the greats of our time, and sitting down and having
no Nash love.
Yeah, Nash is great, cool, but shoot, Steve Nash ain't no damn LeBron and Steph Curry.
Yeah. I mean, but who's Steve Nash? Who's Curry and who's LeBron, bro? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If that's the bar, then shit.
Yeah, but so what I really loved, I guess, a lot. I wonder if it'll get some type of flag in here. We can go through the. I can't play it too long because the TikTok and Facebook they ain't gonna hear it. But just we get to see them still at a high level in their game, and like going back and like talking about. I'll put up in a second, and talking about like these games while they're still playing. You don't really see like Magic and Jordan kind of having these conversations or Jordan and Barkley until it's like long after they're done playing. They're on their way out and they may not necessarily be in their prime anymore. They're still at a high ass level, still championship competing, and they having these conversations and breaking down these games in the finals that, well, shit. They battle did start 10 years ago.
It did.
And so, but still, I think that speaks to the longevity even more. To be 10 years later, still here, still a whoop a lot of these dudes on the court any day of the week. I think that's dope to see.
Yeah, like LeBron, he finished sixth in MVP voting. LeBron finished sixth in MVP voting last year.
Yeah, and like, I mean, like I said before, thing that Steph, we had a conversation of where like I put anything like Steph in that Brady conversation of like, yo, like you can't count him out until he out.
Yeah, he helped revolutionize the game, and nobody still has been able to play at that level of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy. Anthony Edwards took 10 threes a game last year.
Oh,
The hell is that?
this was a TikTok notification. Inactivity detected in your live. Complete verification. How is it inactivity? And we gone? What y'all want me to press something? What like? And how
Yo,
I,
and yeah,
you,
bro.
What,
All right, all right. The first
you
one,
lot.
the
you,
first.
you see me doing it though.
All right, cool. Cause the first one, you did fuck that one up.
All
The
right.
second one,
What I
yeah,
gotta
they was
say
tweaking.
hi to these people popping through? I was inactive. We're gonna check that later. Oh, and I didn't even record it there, so I can't even check it later. It don't matter. I pressed it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are just my quick thoughts on that. On seeing that, of like, I thought that's real dope to be able to see it while we still have them here playing.
And I think by the time episode 2 probably gonna come out probably sometime this week. I'll have a full breakdown of both parts just to get it in one. But I'll take this time because then I'll get to the potential trade later. I'll take this time because, like I said, I'm gonna bring up LeBron, even though we try not to bring up certain people, because they get talked about so much. I think that LeBron, fuck that. LeBron, his attention seeking is just to a different level.
Oh, we shooting. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, before there.
Nah, LeBron, his attention seeking just seems like at a all-time high, and he's trying to get leverage back with the Lakers. Like, all of a sudden, this injury just comes out before the last game or two before preseason he has the gluteus maximus, the pinched nerve, sciatica, whatever the hell. What's that shit from Spider-Man? Whatever. But he does that. And then the statement comes out that he's evaluating the team. What do you mean you're evaluating the team? Because the team that you're going to see over these 2 weeks while you're evaluating, before you get reevaluated yourself, isn't going to change. The earliest a trade is going to happen is December 15th. A lot of teams want to see what they have going on. You're going to request a trade? Who? You have a no trade clause. That's right. You could basically dictate what you want. Name a team that you'll be able to go to that's not above the second apron or close enough to it where it's going to be hard to do a deal. Nobody's going to want to trade $50 million within a season. You don't really have the roster spots. A lot of things is going to happen, and that's not going to happen. Whatever. And then the Lakers come out firing. We lost game 1. But then it's like they won like 4-5 in a row. Our current record is 7-3. Our current record is no. It's going to the point. Whatever. Your team is trash. All right, it's a throwaway year. But we're currently 7-3, I believe, at this current moment. And after we win the game against Portland, without Austin Reeves, without Luka Doncic, you've been going for the whole time. No Austin Reeves, no Luka Doncic. We missing majority of the team. I don't even know if DeAndre Ayton played that game. We get a win. All of a sudden, we get a report from LeBron.
He was never looking at a trade.
Nope. He's ramping up. He's starting to ramp up. He's getting reevaluated. Things are starting to look good. He's starting to do content. Like he's starting to run fives. Attention seeking, bro. Just go in there.
He's not going to travel with the team yet for this road trip because he's focused right now on playing 5-man basketball.
Yo,
You got me shooting.
just get in the just get your recovery going, start to ramp up, and get in where you fit in. You gonna still average at least 24-5 or 6-6 or 24-7-7. You're still gonna be able to hoop, bro. you talking about whatever. All right, I'm off that. All right, so
Yo, what? Why do you think that he's really not playing? Do you think that he is actually hurt to that level
I
where
think
we're in like the third week and he still ain't played yet? Or,
no, not at all. I think this is like I said, him trying to regain any form of leverage that he can. By not playing, he thought the Lakers was going to do worse than what they're doing right now. And then it's like, damn, yo, I was number 2 to Luka as soon as he came. And now I'm not playing, and they're actually going crazy.
yeah, they actually doing.
You
all
was
right.
the second seed in the West, only behind Oklahoma City, and I ain't touched the rock. I ain't touched the court not one time.
And there's still a LeBron out there catching alleys.
Yeah. Dog, he probably ain't even put on a jersey how he was feeling himself. He probably right now sleeping in his Laker jersey right now. Is on the West Coast. Nah, he probably putting up shots in the Laker jersey right now. He putting up shots right now in the Laker jersey. His Laker jersey, or Bronny's, one of them. But yeah, so I think that he's going to really look to ramp up quickly to try to get back and be like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we could be when I'm here. Like I said, trying to regain leverage. But enough of, personal teams because we could have
Wait,
whatever.
before your butt, just my real quick question.
Nigga, this D'Antonio corner, nigga. All right, go ahead.
Are you looking at the camera or are you looking at that screen? 'Cause I be looking at that screen. I figured you probably looking at that screen, but I can't really tell if you're looking at the camera or the screen.
So, like, I go back and forth because, like, I'll see something moving over there, and then I'll be like, oh, what's going on over there? Oh, that's that? Okay, all right, cool. And then I try to look back. I try to go back and forth.
Right, that was just my quick question.
Okay.
Proceed.
All right. Do you think that Ja and Trae Young finish on the teams that they're on by the end of February? Do you think they stay on their respective teams?
I think Trae Young will. I don't think Ja will.
Okay, where can you see Ja going?
I could. You could always kind of just see anybody, maybe anything like trying to go to New York, but there ain't no need from there.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson got that on lock.
Yeah, I think Ja on the Bucks would be a little interesting.
They got a lot of money tied up. I don't think they'll be able to acquire him.
I ain't say they'd be acquired. I said it'd be interesting. Definitely don't need him over here. Don't want him over here.
Boston?
Yeah, don't need that. We having hairline issues. To be honest, yo, I'm more interested in where Trae Young will end up. I'm not really too interested in where Ja would end up.
The only reason why I bring that up, I have a trade proposal that I literally thought about this morning. What if you trade them for each other? Think about it. Trae Young will be able to play with a Defensive Player of the Year and Jaren Jackson Jr. You got Zach Edey, he's going to return at some point. You got KCP, a 3-and-D wing, wing, guard, whatever you want to call him. And Trae could help with their shooting, which Ja isn't really a great shooter. And he's been shooting abysmally. He's like at 11% from 3 right now, Ja. And the thing with Ja, he has that athleticism that Trae doesn't have. He has more upside just from his athletic ability. And then he gets to play with Zachary Richardson, their number 1 pick from 2 years ago. Well, yeah, 2 years ago. You get to play with Kristaps Porzingis. He is a shot blocker. He's 7'3", but he's not very athletic.
I forgot he's over there.
Yeah, Kristaps is over there. You got Jalen Johnson, who's tough. You got Nickeil Alexander. You got Nah over there. And you got the Dyson Daniels, who averaged 3 steals a game last year. So I think that if you have a swap, like I said, you get the shooting, the playmaking of Trae Young. Like, he's bad on defense. He's terrible. He's a cone. But, I mean, you can only do so much at that size anyway. And then John Morant could bring that explosiveness to Atlanta. I think that a swap would be good for them, for both teams. I think it's a win-win.
Yeah, I had to pull them all up just so I could really think about it more. Yeah, I like to see. Well, first off, just I don't think I gave a pick for Ja. But Ja on the Bulls.
You got Giddey. Giddey is their point guard, and he's been balling. He had like 3 straight triple doubles. The other night he had 16 points and 16 assists. If you're Chicago, you don't want to take the ball out of his hands, and you just paid him 4 years, 25 apiece, so 4 years, 100 mil. So it's like you want the ball in his hand, you just invested into him, and then you also got Buzelis coming up. That he's not. He's kind of like Jonathan Kuminga, but better than Kuminga.
Yeah, like I said, I was a little less interested in Ja, more interested in Trae. What about Trae on the Spurs?
No, you already have De'Aaron Fox. You got Devin Vassell. You got Stephen Castle. You got the boy that just played with Ace Bailey at Rutgers. His name been slipping all day, bro.
You don't think that Trae would be a better swap for
No,
De'Aaron Fox or any of them for them to kind of be more championship bound?
no.
And he just came back like the other day or something like that, right?
De'Aaron Fox, yes.
Yeah.
So you already got 3-point guards. You just gave De'Aaron Fox an extension. You're most likely going to have to trade him. There's not a lot of teams that's looking for is in need of a point guard. Like Houston, they got a lot of money tied up. KD, his money. Jabari Smith he got extended. You gonna have Alperen Sengun, Tari Eason, who they love. Fred VanVleet got an extension and he's hurt, so it's not like they're gonna trade. He's gonna get traded because his physicals, and nobody's really gonna need him for real. Maybe Brooklyn.
For who? For Trae?
I'm thinking maybe Brooklyn for Trae, or it could be Ja. Nah, it would have to be Trae because you got Michael Porter Jr. and you know he a gunner. He say I don't see nobody or nothing. Every shot is a good shot for him. You got Cam Thomas. I know he's out for about a month, but Cam Thomas he gonna shoot the rock. But I'm trying to think of some teams, man. But I don't think Brooklyn is ready to win at this current stage. Maybe Washington for one of them. Yeah, it's not a lot of destinations that you want to be. I don't see them going to any place where it makes them a contender. Like I said, I think the best swap would be for each other. Especially with Trae on the expiring contract. He didn't get an extension. So he's going to be able to test free agency. And where can he go?
Yeah. Yo, how come I ain't heard too much about your boy's retirement tour, yo? Why they not showing your boy love, yo?
I think
Point guard.
because the thing is, he might play another year still.
Yo,
But-
if he go and play another year still after announcing the retirement tour, I'm gonna be tight.
Yeah. You know why he not getting no love?
Why?
Remember the last person that was on the retirement tour with the Clippers? They don't love you like that. You ain't Kobe.
Okay, I was like, was it Paul Pierce?
Yeah, it was Paul
Okay,
Pierce.
I'm like, yo,
It's Paul
I'm trying to think.
Pierce.
I was like, was it Paul?
Well, why would they bring up? Yeah, I would keep that John low too. He ain't really playing like that. He might be playing spot minutes, and they're not good. And Kawhi just got hurt again.
Yo, what the hell is up with that? I know I said, I know I've kind of answered my question of what the hell is up with that when it comes to the NBA. NBA, biggest gangsters in the world, is going to get swept under the rug. But they really just going to just let that shit go?
No.
Or fix it just behind the scenes and
No.
not give us no damn answer on that?
Steve Ballmer just got sued last week. Well, they're trying to sue him for allocating money to that for Kawhi Leonard. To aspirations. And Kawhi probably got hurt because he was playing trees.
Yeah, I like Steve Ballmer, though. He seemed cool.
He seemed like...
I like his energy.
I said this the other day about Jared Vanderbilt. He seemed like he don't have a plan A, B, or C. Steve Ballmer said the other day... Well, no, when he did the interview with ESPN, he said, it was a statement that came out from the Clippers talking about we are not a part of this and we have evidence to prove that we had no dealings with this whole scandal of aspirations. He get on ESPN, every question they ask him, I don't know. Well, maybe I just got hoodwinked. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's like, yo, if you had somebody put out a statement, you didn't have to say yes to that interview. And if you don't,
That's true.
if you're gonna say I don't know the whole time, that's gonna make it even worse. Yo, you making so much money, dog. You can never be seen again for the rest of your life and just be sad. And that's how I would move if I had Steve Ballmer money, even just his investment money, bro. Like, how you wake up and you make like $100K in it?
Yeah. Speaking of which, anything like, did Donald Sterling die?
I don't know. He died in my brain,
Or
bro.
is he still alive? Yo, that was crazy.
Don't be. You could do whatever you want, but don't be bringing them to the game. Don't be doing that. Nah.
How crazy.
What happened to the girl?
She went back to the game. What you
Nah,
mean?
nah, nah.
She went back to the life.
You
ain't going from messing with an owner to messing with a. I was gonna say a player, but
Nah, she was. He took care of
they
her.
sent her ass back to Cuba. What you?
She was black.
Oh, am I Donald Sterling now?
You all the old white men that just think they all the same. If it ain't white, I don't know about it. But yeah, nah. I wonder where she at, cause we ain't never hear from her again after that whole situation. Like, we ain't see her nowhere, bro. Not with a player, a owner. Granted, we only knew about it because of the recording got out.
Is she the one that leaked it?
Probably.
I'm gonna look this up, yo, for next week so we can circle back to see if it was worth it. If that was worth it for her.
Oh nah, she was getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
I was about to say Donald Sterling was rich as hell and his team was trash. He only had the Lob City Clippers. He ain't have to pay nobody. Of course he was taking care of his little
Gucci.
You know what I'm saying? He's a young John.
Yeah. Got anything else?
No.
Okay then. Let me take a second to think if I have anything else. Is there anywhere else that I want to go?
Is that a question? Or a comment?
No, it's just people waving
Oh,
and
okay.
us waving back, and they saying we the greatest. But we know that, you feel me? So, until the next time, I am Dantonio.
And I'm Antonio.
And we will see y'all.
Why you say D'Antonio, bro? You ain't D'Antonio, nigga.
Because you was supposed to say I am.